Hey guys, welcome to the J&D podcast. My name is Damien.
My name is James King Ghidorah.
I go by Hyde. We play in the band called Blood Orchard. We are a coming up band that is starting to make instrumentals, but soon we'll be also making full songs. But
Goddamn right.
yeah. On this channel, on the J&D podcast, we'll be reviewing movies, talking about them, giving our honest opinions, doing top 5s, top 10s, and
Also, we're going to review like different bands, new albums from bands, and give like our honest opinions about how they sound and how we feel about them. And also maybe like do like reactions to like movie trailers and like maybe songs and maybe do like horror video game related stuff like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, Evil Within, stuff like that, and see where that goes from there.
We'll also, me and him, we'll also be having special guests come up here, maybe even during our game. Like, if we play a video game, we'll have special guests. We'll play... There's a bunch of games we can play. But we'll also have special guests for our podcast we do with me and him. And that's when we'll be reviewing... We even review, like, video games, shows, anything that we think
Is worth reviewing.
Yeah, whatever we think is really popular, but we give our honest opinions and rewatch the movies. Like, we just got finished with the first Halloween movie, and that video will be up probably tomorrow, and we'll get started with that probably about an hour or two after we wake up.
Yes, I mean, since it is October, and that's the only reason why I want to do it, is because normally I would like think about reviewing like Jason or something like that. I never really think about Halloween, but since it is October, that's the only time I really think about really watching Halloween or even thinking about doing anything for Halloween.
Same. I'm not like a huge like Michael Myers fan. I'm more of the Friday the 13th and Puppet Master. I love B movies like Evil Dead. I like unappreciated movies and very few really popular movies. We'll also have a top 5 video for unappreciated movies, probably either tonight or after the review of Halloween. But
speaking of that, god damn, my fucking memory's already fucking up. I got fucking dementia. But anyway, see, you brought that up. I was thinking about fucking the movies you was talking about. Oh, I think, yeah, Halloween. Yeah, we just, like you said, like he said, we just got done watching Halloween. And to be honest, like, as a kid, I really liked that movie. I thought the movie was, like, really good. But watching it now, I have, like, a really different opinion on it. Like,
same.
It's like when you're a kid on certain movies, your opinion is different. I don't know, it's just, I guess when you're a kid, you don't really
think about it that much. But now that we actually sat down, we did talk a lot during the movie because we were kind of like, because we got a friend that the Michael Myers kind of reminded us of with a lot of the scenes, and we're more of gore guys. We like Terrifier. We like seeing,
we like seeing motherfucking guts, nigga.
But outside of that, it's kind of like way too suspenseful.
I mean, honestly, like what you're saying there, like, I agree with that. Like, see, I do like movies with suspense if they do it right. And yes. I feel like if this was 1978, because I was trying to act like I was in that time, I feel like the suspense would have been there. But as far as today's time, I would not say it is. I think I understand what they were trying to go for in the movie, but like you said, the Gabe kind of fucked the movie for us.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I prefer Rob Zombie's first Halloween movie over the original, and that's just because I think Michael Myers is more scarier. I think it's more dark, and it's honestly more metal to me, and more blood, just more everything, and that's the type of shit I like.
But we'll get more into that probably tomorrow when we do the full review of it, and we tell you all about like our honest total opinion. That's a little bit of the opinion, and yeah, we did rewatch it, and it just didn't click as it did when I was younger.
I mean, it's not a horrible film. It's still a pretty decent film, but it's just
all the iconic scenes kind of fell down for me.
Yeah.
Like when I thought of Michael, I almost said Freddy. I thought of the scene where he was like standing there as a little boy after he killed his sister.
See, as a kid, like, you remember that as more iconic.
Yeah.
And, like, now it just feels like, I don't even know, it just doesn't feel like anything. It just feels like, it's like having Mountain Dew, but, like, Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that's trash. But also, the other thing we'll be doing on this channel is me and him will do covers. I'm a bass guitarist for the band. He's the lead guitarist. We're waiting on getting a new guitar, hopefully sometime soon. But when we do, I'll probably do some bass covers on the channel, like Another One Bites the Dust and stuff like that. Until he gets his guitar. When he gets his guitar, that's when me and him are going to be doing our clicking stuff.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking of, our band stuff. Now, like, honestly, I mean, we have been making, like, a lot of songs. We're getting a lot of stuff together and getting everything prepared. So I would say by next year, like early next year, maybe January, maybe even sooner, when we have everything together, we'll have some songs on this channel for everybody to listen to.
Yeah, for sure.
Because eventually we're trying to do festivals, we're trying to, get our name out there and just,
do charity events at schools.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot of things planned, mainly for next year. And we also have a little film that we are planning on making. It's about a scarecrow, and y'all learn more about that in probably about a few more months because we haven't got the whole idea together.
Literally, I mean, we talked about this movie and we got, like, part of the script. Like, they were, like, it's basically like a rough draft, and that was like a week ago. So maybe less than a week. I don't know.
Probably. I think it was Tuesday. So about less than a week ago that we made it, and I already have a bunch of people that are like, I would love to play in it. We're not going to send it to any big company because if we're going to make a movie, we're going to make it.
It's going to be an independent film.
Yes,
for sure.
It's going to be us, and all I gotta say is I can't wait because it's gonna be a lot.
I feel like the movie could be good because we both love horror. We both are open-minded to like just really anything. So it's like we can see every side, every point of view. We can see different angles that some people may not see when it comes to a movie, and be able to appreciate the movie for what it is.
I mean, in my opinion, as analysts, I think if we were to be an analyst, I think we'd be good at it.
That's right.
I mean, the way we view films are a lot different than the way others people
fucking Rotten Tomatoes.
I hate Rotten Tomatoes so much. Oh, and also this is kind of a wall that we just like put up today that I didn't think of until I got here. But up there we had the amazing band like Ghost and a signed poster from Bruce Campbell. Soon they're gonna have more. It's gonna have more autographed stuff from my house that I'm gonna be grabbing, and I'll probably have my bass guitar and stuff in the background. But the setup is kind of like low budget.
We
right now.
Fucking homeless, nigga.
Yeah.
We motherfucking homeless. We looking like crackheads right now.
Yeah,
this is like our trap house.
You
know what I'm saying?
I mean, we're filming this in an empty room on a phone, and we probably won't have a camera until October 23rd.
We motherfucking broke,
big time. But anything else you think we should get at?
We can talk about Scarefest. How bad it was.
We went to a festival about 3 weeks ago?
It was probably about 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
Almost a month ago, yeah.
Me, him, my fiance, and my Hunter, the drummer of our band. He is a interesting fellow, to say the least. We're just gonna leave it at that for now, and y'all will eventually meet him. Next time he's over here, we'll probably have him on the podcast.
He should be here in the next few days. I'd say by Wednesday he'll be.
Wednesday?
I would say by Wednesday because Tuesday I gotta do stuff with Alicia.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be kind of busy that day.
That's fine.
Well, maybe it just depends on me and her talk or not, because you know how she is.
Yeah, that's an interesting situation. We're gonna stick with.
Let's not talk about my love life. It's sad.
Yeah, but we'll have him on there. Our next special guest our first special guest will be a friend of mine that he hasn't met yet that wants to play in the movie as a main actor. He didn't want to at first until I brought up the ideas to him, because usually, most Scarecrow movies I've seen are pretty trash, And the way we're going at it and attacking it is more of a better way of looking at it, and we just kind of took inspiration from like Jason and stuff, but we're not fully using the ideas. It's different, like everything's different. Y'all see in about, I'd say, a year, maybe just 1 year.
I know we're definitely gonna be like releasing trailers and stuff and like
we just got this month we're gonna get the outfit for sure, because it's the perfect month. And I don't want to wait until next October, because then it's like...
That's way too fucking long.
Yeah, that's way too long. Even though time goes by quick, I still don't want to wait until then, because we could already get the costume, figure out all the roles, and then we can get the movie going.
Because I'm ready for this fucking movie to get going.
And I'm ready to show y'all and tell y'all more about the movie, and I can't wait. We're also trying to figure out, like, the people, like, that the character is going to be. So that will be coming out. I'll probably tell y'all that, and that's about all y'all are going to hear about. Other than the movie is based off a farm, of course, because there's a scarecrow, and y'all see the rest of it. Say we'll start linking stuff at about 6 months, 7 months.
I'd say that'd be a good time, because
that's when our band stuff will be getting together too.
We got a lot of shit to do.
Yeah, we're.
These crackheads, bro, we gonna get hella fucking crack.
Yeah, movie. I'm excited. It's a very low budget movie, but we gotta work with what we got.
I think we can make it work. I think we honestly can, because
with the people we got, the editing crew.
Well, I don't know, because in the group chat.
Yeah, the group. They're not seeming too nice to each other, but I think we can get things together soon. Because I'm gonna talk to them as soon as I see them, and we're gonna have a deep conversation. But I think the movie will be fun to film. I think we're gonna have a lot of great bloopers and all that stuff, and I just can't wait to be on the set.
It's definitely be a fun experience.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm definitely gonna enjoy it. Being
a lot of serious scenes, but a lot of scenes that are just gonna be amazing to be around y'all.
There's gonna be a lot of stupid shit during that movie.
But I mean, that's the exciting part about making a movie that I've seen all in like all the bloopers and stuff I watched of other movies. I've always been like, I want to do this. Just like when I first got into metal and I would see them on stage and backstage, I'd be like, I want to do that. I want to be that person. And now I've been working hard at playing bass since I was like 10, but I had to quit for a while because I did a bad decision and broke my bass, and I never got one until about 2 years ago, so I'm a little rusty. I'm still trying to get back to myself. You can explain you.
Oh shit, I was zoned out, ain't gonna lie. Let's see, I've been playing guitar since I was probably about 14, around Thanksgiving. I mean, I've always wanted to play guitar though. Cause I mean, hell, I didn't even know this, but like I looked at my old pictures like as a kid, and I would be holding guitars and shit. Like I've always been like around that, and I've always wanted to like play guitar and stuff. Like I prefer playing guitar over bass, because I just never really had interest in bass. I always had more interest in guitar because it seemed more exciting to me. But I never started on bass, I started on guitar. So it's kind of different. It's kind of like how you feel, but the opposite, because the bass thing is kind of like how you feel, where it's exciting and shit.
I love how the bass feels. Like when I play the bass, especially when I put it all the way up, and I'm just laying on the bed and I can feel the vibrations, and I can feel the music.
You sound like the Gabe right now.
Wow. I remember that. But I mean, it's true. Like you can feel the bass. When a bass player knows what he's decently doing and can play the song well, you can feel it like in your heart, not just like the Gabe. But I mean,
man, you're getting deep with this.
I'm sorry. I love playing bass guitar. It's always been my dream to be on stage. I don't care what instrument I'm playing. I could be playing the triangle. To be in front of a crowd would make me happy. I mean,
I'm gonna be looking at Hunter the whole time playing my guitar. I'm gonna be like,
yeah. I mean, I've played in front of like gigs and stuff, but
see, I haven't done that. I have really bad stage fright. I'm gonna have to get over that shit. I can't even talk to people.
I think we'll get over that, as we are doing a show at your house in the back. I think are we planning on that being our first show?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be our first show, because Because by then we can have our merchandise, our CDs,
and we were
stuff
paying
like
a
that.
lot of money for that merchandise.
We fucking cooking burgers too.
Yeah.
I mean, God,
Oh
man.
yeah, we're the chefs of the band. We do basically everything for the band because it's only really been like our drummer helps with writing the music and stuff. I'm a song lyricist too. Yes, you would say it like that. But I am mainly working on riffs. See, I'm not very good with 6-string guitar, but when he gives me the guitar, I'm able to make a little something, and I give him the bass, and he goes off it. Or I can be playing my bass guitar, and you can find something in that and tell me to keep repeating it, and you find something in that. See, that's the good thing about me and him. Our chemistry's well. We're basically alike by a lot. The difference is I play football. I play for a team that's finally good. We're having a good year, and I hope we win state this year, but I'm not very good at football because I don't care. I am more focused in my band life, my movie life, which is probably why I'm not going to play.
Your demonology.
Demonology. I'm a big demonologist. I study demonology, and it's always been my dream. Even though I'm scared of the dark, but yet I just love the idea of I mean, think how cool that would be to have somebody. Even though I wouldn't want to risk my life that much.
Get thrown up on and shit. I want that.
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
I mean,
that would be really cool.
we see all the stuff in movies. Imagine it being in front of your eyes.
That'd be really cool. I would. I'll be like really down with that.
Yeah,
just to have
but
that experience.
Even though your life expectancy will eventually go down by a big bunch, but I mean, hey, it's worth it.
It's worth it, baby. It's all day, baby. It's worth it.
What else can we talk about?
Let's see. We could talk about the newest one that we watched recently.
I mean, the newest It movie that kind of came out.
You can give your opinion on it. I'm gonna give mine after you say it.
All right, my opinion honestly is I didn't like the movie. Then again, I'm a Tim Curry fan. I love Tim Curry. I'm not a fan of the original It movie or the new It movie. The movies for me was just based off the clown. How well that clown performed was how well I liked the movie. Because the guys that played the adult actors in the movie, I'll admit, they were okay.
Okay, so compare the adult actors from the original to the second one, the remake. You like
original, like the Tim Curry version, to the Bill whatever one.
Mm-hmm.
Adult wise, I feel like I'm trying to remember all their names.
I remember
Billy.
I remember Bill. I think
Bill
was Beverly one.
Yeah, Beverly. I wasn't a big fan of the new one. She was alright. She had a good scene with the bath and everything. But, like, I kind of liked her in the original, and I kind of liked her in this one. It's kind of 50-50 with me. Her.
Now, the fat boy. We got to talk about that fat boy song.
Man, I was not expecting that. I was a little confused, but I kind of digged it.
I think the fat guy in the original one was a lot better.
Yeah, acting-wise, I would choose the guy in the original one. Because the only guy that really stood out to me in the new one was the guy that played the kid with the inhaler, but as the adult, I thought he did the best job in my opinion. But if we're comparing clowns, I gotta take Tim Curry.
I feel like that's pretty much everybody though. Like Tim Curry, he's been in a lot of movies like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah,
just movies that are iconic, and he's just as an actor, he's phenomenal. Like he is,
he did the role so well.
Nobody can top that. There's just nothing.
It's like Heath Ledger playing the Joker. See, we haven't watched the new one yet. We're planning on watching it sometime next week.
Yeah.
And so I can't give my whole opinion on every Joker, but I know one thing: the Joker that played in Suicide Squad was ass. That was really bad. I was okay with the idea of how Joker looked, like the gangster version of him.
I thought the look was okay,
but the actor, the laugh and everything was so off, just not good, off cue and everything. And I was more, and plus Heath Ledger, he was like fucking, just, I don't know.
Speaking of Joker, when we was at Scarefest, Terrifier.
Yeah, Terrifier, he performed, we got him to do a Joker impersonation. You know, Terrifier is a movie that doesn't have really a storyline, but is like, if you're a gore fan like me and him, it is for you for sure.
But I mean, I think he did a fucking excellent job.
Yes, he did he perfected that film how it should have been. I don't think anybody could have done better. And if he could, it would be like Tim Curry or something. I mean, I don't even know about that because Tim Curry's more of that guy you want to hear talk. Because he has more iconic scenes than, like, going back to the It thing, comparing Bill to Tim, or David to Tim, or whatever his name is. I prefer, like, even the scenes in the movie, like, I prefer the original library scene. When Pennywise was standing on the top.
That's like when he was the moon and shit, or whatever.
Yeah, and he turned Henry, I think his name was, to like the dark side, I'm gonna say.
Them motherfuckers are on the motherfucking dark side.
Yeah. But also outside of the movie thing, talking about music, I'm a black metal fan. I do my own black metal stuff, but I had to stop because my voice got really badly messed up and I can't really do vocals no more for it. But I can still, I'm probably going to try to attempt it in about a few days and try to see if I can do them still. So maybe my throat's healed up and I'm able to sing like that again.
I hope so. I don't want you to sound like a fucking a done fucking sheep or goat where it's
because I'm supposed to be the opener to our backyard show, so I'm kind of nervous about it.
Don't be nervous. Be like,
look, we were nervous to record this, so I mean, but hey, first time we'll be doing it.
We're losing our virginity right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm a black metal fan.
I mean, me, you know, I'm a death metal fan. I like death metal. I like deathcore, metalcore. I like hair metal. I like old school rock. I mean, I'm into all types of music. I can go from like listen to Beethoven to listen to like Cannibal Corpse to AC/DC. I just, you know.
See, I agree with him because, like, of course, I listen to, you know, everything because I listen to things from the Animals. I feel like the Beatles are a little overrated.
I can't get into the Beatles. I can't.
I like one song by them.
Come together right now over me. See, that's the only one I like. I can't.
I just don't feel it.
I don't. And see, Hunter, he talks about the Beatles and shit and how so good they are. And
yeah.
I can't get into them. Like Led Zeppelin, I love Led Zeppelin.
I love Led. Even though a lot of the songs are overplayed, I still love him. Love the band.
But like Beatles, they're just not for me. I can't.
And honestly, for me, I'm not a big fan of AC/DC no more because the vocals and the riffs and stuff I'm okay with.
I will say with AC/DC, they are very simplistic and a lot of their songs do sound the same when it comes to writing. But, I mean, they are very catchy. I mean, with me, I've been listening to probably rock and metal music since I was like 4 or 5 because my mom was always playing AC/DC and shit. But
see, I had to grow into it because my parents were more of a rap type of people, which I like old school rap like Wu-Tang Clan, we're Juggalos, of course. ICP, Twisted.
I don't even know we should put that out there.
Man, who cares? We Juggalos.
I care, bro. I care.
But, I mean, I got into metal because my dad was playing Marilyn Manson one day.
Yeah.
That's how I got into metal.
I would say, like around 5th grade. No, 4th grade. 4th grade going into 5th grade was like my emo phase, like where I was listening to like Slipknot.
I was 7th grade.
Man, I was
3 days of grade.
I mean, I was into Slipknot, I was into Manson, Murder Dolls, Wednesday 13, him,
Blink-182.
I was into that stuff, Metallica. I was into all types of stuff. I was into a little bit of deathcore and death metal, but not much.
Yeah. At that time, the only death metal I could say I was listening to was Death, which is one of my all-time favorite death metal bands. And because I'm more of a symbolic guy than I am a death metal, like full death metal, like Cannibal Corpse and stuff.
So you're more like a melody type person. So like when like Arch Enemy,
Basically,
Death. You're kind of like me. It's like where you want to sound like notes. You don't want to hear it sound like fucking
nothing.
Like fucking garbage cans getting fucking
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like
because I like Cannibal Corpse, but that's why I can't. That's like
continuously listen to.
That's why when I was younger, like I was huge into Cannibal Corpse and stuff because I didn't give a fuck. But like now, it's like I'm very picky. So like that's why I can still listen to Death and Arch Enemy and stuff because like especially like in the solos because they actually sound like solos and they don't just absolutely sound like nonsense like fucking Slayer like they sound. I mean, their solos are like that too.
I mean, I like Slayer because I love more of their ways they start their songs.
I mean,
like a lot of their songs are catchy.
I mean,
but the solos are really sometimes just noise.
I mean, the atmosphere that they bring and like their main riffs that they do sound really good. Like I will admit that. Like Rain and Blood, Angel of Death, Season of the Abyss, I already said fucking Angel of Death, fucking Dementia. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I mean they're a band that honestly got a little too overpopulated that I don't think deserved as much love as it got, but it's still a really good band that is, you know, when you're in that mood where you're just like, I'm really angry, but I'm in a bad mood, that's the band.
Speaking of that, the big four with Slayer and all them.
Metallica, Megadeth,
okay.
Anthrax.
Yeah, Anthrax shouldn't be in that list because I just there's like a couple songs by them that I like, but I think Testament should be in the big four. I think maybe Exodus, maybe.
I think Exodus.
Or Death Angel, somewhere between that line. Metallica and Megadeth, I think, can stay because...
See, I'm a Megadeth fan, as you know.
Don't come in... God damn. What the fuck are you doing? We making a video.
I thought TV was on.
No. Jesus Christ, dude. Huh? Yeah. If we don't, it's okay though. Just understand our situation, what we go through on a daily basis.
Well, see, this is our problem right now is because
you just met the dad.
we're so like low budget right now. We're using my phone. I don't got a computer. We're not using a camera, but we'll have all that stuff. We'll have a mic and everything on October 23rd. I'm hoping because that is all I asked for my birthday was a camera, a good laptop, and a mic
and a pocket pussy.
All with that. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. I don't remember.
Bro, don't ask. Why are you asking me? I'm the last fucking person you ask.
Right, but like, you get our points on music. I only listen to. See, I don't like slam when I'm like in this type of mood. Right now, I'd be listening to like House of the Rising Sun, you know, stuff like that. I love classical rock. Sound of Silence by the original band or group, not Disturbed. Like, I love that stuff. I'm not a big fan of the nu metal or nu metal, whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure it goes by nu metal, as I was
talking
told.
you're talking about like Korn, Linkin Park. See, I grew up on that shit when I was a kid. Like,
see, I'm still a Korn fan. I love Korn. Follow the Leader, great. The album with the dog getting burned, great. Like, their heaviest album or whatever. And their dubstep album, I feel like it got too much hate because
I thought it was alright.
I thought it was alright. Narcissistic Cannibal,
Get Up,
Get Up. I thought it was Shut Up, but I'm thinking
Shut up.
We're big ass metalheads. We're horror fanatics that will be doing reviews. We're probably about to record one more video to post.
We're fucking nerds, man.
Yeah,
we're just fucking nerds, bro.
We're gonna be doing our top 5 unappreciated movies next. This is Jay.
What's up, bitch?
And this is this is the podcast. Nice to meet y'all too.